Peace. My name is Daniel, and I'm going to be your coach, your host, your pretty much your friend for your gym buddy for the next couple of weeks, and I hope for future as well. But I want to basically first introduce you to this 30-day challenge, and I want to let you know a little bit about me because I think that's your right to know who you're working with. So a little bit about me was. When I was younger, I was a fat kid growing up all my life. People always called me gordo, and they called me the Pillsbury Doughboy, and I laughed it off when I was younger. But as I started to get older, a lot of those things really just stuck in there, and I would even cry myself to sleep. I would cry to my mom saying nobody's gonna ever love me because I'm a fat kid and a fat boy. And then I ended up getting fat in high school, and then I started losing weight, and then I got fat again in college, and it was just making decisions along the way saying, hey, I'm never going to be like that again. Never am I going to be like that again, because it was a moment when my dad died when I was about 16 years old in high school, that he died of a heart attack at the age of 42. And partially due to him gaining so much weight so fast and a lot of other things that that caused him to go into a spiral of depression, and all that stuff took a really big toll on me. Not then, but actually when I got into college, because when I was in high school I had sports to look after, but once I got into college I was on my own, and I started really starting to get depressed and starting to find that what my dad had found, and my ability to get out of that is why I came to this point. I made a decision to lose the weight, get happy, and feel healthy and all the time, and I did it. And I became a personal trainer out of it because people started asking me, well, what are you doing, dude? And so I became a personal trainer. And funny thing is, I was lucky enough and I was blessed enough to get my first client right after I got my certification as a personal trainer. And my first student, her name was Dottie. And Dottie was about over 50 at the time, and she had osteoporosis. She had Meniere's disease. She has hypothyroidism, and she had pretty much everything. And it was just by chance because her trainer at the time didn't show up to his training session, and I took over. And that's literally what brought me here to you today, is Dottie, because I first started training with Dottie, and I knew I was way over my head, but I was obsessed to find an answer for her because she wanted to lose weight and get stronger bones. And I had never heard of it. I had never understood how to do it, and then I just got obsessed with learning how to help Dottie. And I'm happy and I'm grateful to say that once Dottie started working with me, we really got really good results with her. She lost over 10 pounds, being hypothyroid, having hypothyroidism, and even she was already she didn't have a lot of weight to lose, and she still lost 10 pounds with me, and all while being able to leg press over 400 pounds at one point. And through all of that, she actually reduced her osteoporosis to osteopenia at the time, which is, for some of you that are thinking about it, that's a big deal. That's huge. That is huge. And it came through training Dottie that I found love that training women, because Dottie overcame all odds. I mean, it was one of those things that I looked at her in awe, and I'm like, man, you had been through it all. She had gone through every single diet you can probably imagine. Atkins, Weight Watchers, the juice diet, the no carb diet, the low carb diet, the high carb, fat carb diet, whatever. Every diet you can imagine, she went through it. Every exercise program you can think of, she went through it. And Dottie came to me and she's like, hey, I've pretty much given up hope on everything else, and I'm giving it all to you, man. Take care of it. And I'm grateful for that because I wanted to be that beacon of light for her. And it was through her that I started to train more and more women and started to help more and more women. And I just found a love for how much passion you ladies have, and how much strength mentally, physically, and emotionally, how much strength you really have, and how much how much people really just don't understand you. And my goal in this 30-day challenge is not just to help you change your body, but to change the way you think maybe a little bit. because that's the biggest part. That's the biggest part, and that's what I want to do for you. I want to help. If I can't be a girl, right? Obviously, but I can be empathetic for you, and I can be your coach for you, and I can be your fitness buddy. I can be right there with you, helping you through all the breaking points, and that's what I want to do for you. So during this first week, you're gonna go through a metabolism reset. Okay, this is where we're gonna reset that metabolism. We're gonna get back in shape. We're gonna get back on better diet, and we're gonna start to figure out your body a little bit better. Okay, and this is, you'll probably lose a couple pounds here and there, just through water weight and stuff like that. But what you're gonna get more importantly than that is guidance. You're gonna have someone help you, walk you step by step, hold your hand every step of the way, and help you get to your result faster. Okay, and maintain it. So week number 1 is the metabolism reset, and all the things you'll need for week 1 is going to be linked below. And after that, after the metabolism reset, week 2 is where we're going to break through plateaus and break through the barriers and overcome all obstacles, because on week 2, this is where a lot of women start to fall off, because life starts to happen. You get busy again, and all this stuff starts to happen. So we have to have strategies in place for when that does happen. So in week 2, I help you, and I walk with you, and I kind of guide you in a way that's going to help you get to the result that you want. Okay, and then week 3 is going to be finding the new you. Okay, it's going to be like refining and making the newer you, because at this point, week 1, week 2, you knocked it out, and now it's grind time. This is where habits start to change. Okay, in week 3, and this is where you're really going to start to notice, you're going to feel better, look better, and a lot of things are going to start to change in week 3, and that's what I'm looking forward to. But more importantly, I'm going to be looking forward to week 4 and beyond, because week 4 and beyond, you're going to be learning how to define your own legacy. Okay, and week by week, you will get videos and me kind of coming on here, and if you haven't joined already, get the Facebook group, jump in there, and come with other ladies that are struggling just like you. Ask the questions, and ask me. I'm here for you. I'm here to serve you. I am here to serve you every step of the way. I want to be with you. I want to help you in every way, shape, or form I can to get to the result that you want ultimately. Okay, because in week 4 and beyond, you're going to start to find your ultimate happiness. How to find happiness in any situation, whether it be death, whether it be something dire happening to your family or happening around you. You're going to find all that stuff, and I'm going to be your coach. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to walk you step by step by all those things. Okay, so I'm going to get off this video, but I want you to just go ahead and take a look below, download some of those things that you need. Take your measurements for one. Don't take your weight this week, please. Actually, you know what? Take it back. Take your weight this week, and don't take it again until I tell you to take your weight. Okay, but do take your measurements, and do take photos of yourself, and do write down how you feel. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you scroll through some of the links below, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.